Hello, this is Catherine G. McRae with the Be Your Own Superhero Success Series. I'd like to welcome my guest today, Eden Watson from TwoBrain Workshop. Welcome, Eden.
Thanks so much for having me, Catherine. Thanks so much for being here, I should say.
I'm just thrilled to be here. This is a new concept. I'm wondering if you would share with our viewers what TwoBrain Workshop is all about. Eden is the director and manager of TwoBrain Workshop.
That's right, thank you. So the TwoBrain Workshop is a multi-purpose space. We're sitting in the lovely boardroom. We've got a boardroom for rent. We've got 3 to 5 offices available for rent on a daily and longer basis. And we've also got a co-working space. Co-working is something a little bit new to folks in Sault Ste. Marie, but it has been around for a while, and I can tell you a little bit more about that as well.
So co-working is for maybe home-based businesses or entrepreneurs that want to come together and bounce ideas around off of other entrepreneurs?
Absolutely, that's part of it for sure. A co-working space is basically a space shared by individuals. They may work for the same company or they may work for themselves, and it's a use of a space by these people collaboratively, so working on their different projects, and they come together, and it often leads to a lot of collaboration and synergies working among these like-minded individuals. People report working from home, sometimes they feel a sense of isolation or loneliness. Co-working can solve that by offering you a place to work that's less expensive than a traditional office, private office space, but gets you out of your basement, as it were, and working with other individuals. So you don't feel that isolation. And it also affords you some chance to, like you say, bounce ideas off other people and get your creative juices flowing. You know, we joke in Sault Ste. Marie that it's not 7 degrees of separation, it's only about 1 degree of separation. And it's very true for the co-working space. You know, if I needed a person to help me with some marketing, I'm sure you'd know someone, and then it snowballs from there, and you often find a lot of similarities in what work you're doing, and in your differences you find some strengths as well. So the co-working space really lends itself to sharing those experiences and sharing your knowledge with each other.
Excellent. I know it's so important as an entrepreneur and being self-employed myself. You can get into a bit of a rut just being in your own company all the time. And coming out to a concept like this and working with other entrepreneurs can really broaden your horizons and inspire and spark new ideas. It's such a fabulous concept. Also here, you can also get fed as well while you're here, if you could talk to that.
Absolutely.
Eden?
Yeah, so if you came into the co-working space and you wanted to really put in a solid day's work, we have a cafe on site. So it frees up your time. You don't have to spend time preparing a lunch or leaving the site to get yourself fed. Feeding Your Soul Cafe is on site, and built into the membership in the co-working space is food. So you'll have freed up quite a bit of your time thinking about what to make, preparing it. It's ready when you are.
That is wonderful. I love that idea. Not only can you come here and work with other entrepreneurs, there are also private office spaces available.
That's right, that's right. So we rent out private office spaces for the day if it's needed, like a small conference room that would seat 4 if you were meeting with a client. We call that one the face office, and it's decorated in a hockey theme. We also have the cabin office, which is a nice woodsy theme, very cozy little space with a little wood stove in it as well. That one can be rented short or long term. And then we have one that's a cycling office with a bit of a cycling theme there too. As of yet, we don't have anyone using that space to at a bike stand workstation, but those exist, and it's definitely something we'd consider for the right client.
A bike stand workstation?
So, yeah, it would be like a pedal bike put on stationary blocks to enable you to actually do cycling while you're typing away on your computer or talking on the phone.
Wow, wouldn't that be great? You get your exercise done at the same time that you're working.
Exactly.
And pump some oxygen up to the brain too.
Yeah, get your creative juices really flowing.
Wow, that is a really incredible idea. The offices are beautifully decorated.
Thank
I
you.
understand that you had a hand in decorating those offices.
Yeah, I did.
and-
Yeah, it's a little pet project to handle those, and I just wanted to create a space that people would really love to come to work in. And I think it shows in the decor that I've chosen in those offices. They are sweet little spaces that
They're
you,
beautiful.
yeah, that you just want to cozy up in. And right before Christmas, actually, I was, the weather was pretty cool and miserable, and you just wanted to be cozied up in an office, and you actually felt like, this isn't so bad working from somewhere other than home. I feel just as cozy here as I would at my own place.
Isn't that nice though, to come out and have a space like that to work
Yeah.
in and feel
Absolutely.
cozy and inspired
Yeah.
because they're so well decorated.
Oh, thank you. And another thing too about that working from home piece, whether you're doing the co-working or renting an office, at home, for me, I'm likely to get distracted by the laundry that's piling up, or taking care of some chores. I'll just do this for a couple minutes, but then suddenly a couple minutes becomes more minutes, and your workday is getting eaten up by your house life. So people generally need to find a balance between the two, and that's what getting yourself out of the house and renting yourself a space can do.
It's too easy to get distracted when you're a home-based business. So this is the alternative, I think, that offers a beautiful space, an inspiring feel to the environment. And not only that, you're attached or next to the fitness facility. And you had talked to me about having a work session and then a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And then on that break, what
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah, so if you were to rent the boardroom here for, say, a staff meeting, for example, we've got seating for up to about 36 in this room comfortably. We just had an event over the weekend where we had 36 people at a wine pairing and tasting, and it was quite comfortable. But if you were doing a work event such as a annual general meeting or what have you, we'd encourage you to tell your guests dress in something fairly comfortable, because at 3 p.m. instead of your traditional coffee break, let's do a brain WOD or a brain workout of the day. And what we'll do is, in the adjacent room is our Ignite gym, and folks are encouraged to do a workout, get the blood pumping, and then use that momentum to help them solve their creative problems. So instead of fueling yourself with caffeine and coming down from that crash, which we sometimes do, or me, not really a real coffee drinker, I'm up all night if I have a 3 p.m. coffee, but you get yourself oxygenated and moving around again, and studies have shown that you are much more likely to be able to process information when you've done that. So taking the 15-minute coffee break out and replacing it with that 15-minute workout, it can really be beneficial to your productivity.
This is such a unique facility.
Thank you. And I wanted to mention, we do offer business mentoring at the TwoBrain Workshop. So that can take the form of an incubator. So a client may come in as a brand new entrepreneur needing some guidance and some mentoring, or it might be that someone's an experienced business owner and they just need a little bit of shifting focus and help with guiding their business moving forward. And so we do offer business mentoring here that can be accessed through the TwoBrain Workshop.
Wow, that is really incredible. So you've basically got it all covered here. You've got boardrooms, you've got private offices, you've got a collaborative workspace, an opportunity to get some fitness in during your workday, and have some great food. TwoBrain Workshop, phenomenal space, White Oak Drive. Please come and visit. It's amazing. And I'd like to thank you, Eden, for sharing this with us today. Eden Watson, Director and Manager of TwoBrain Workshop, an amazing space on White Oak Drive. Thank you very much, Eden.
Thank you very much, Catherine.